Pastor Christina Hoke. I serve as Director of Spiritual Care at Glade Run Lutheran Services, and I've been a part of Stay-at-Home Mission Work Camp for about, I think, 7 of the 9 years that we've been doing it now. It started as a vision between Pastor George Mendes and Sylvia and Jerry Lynn and maybe a few others coming home from a mission trip and wanting to serve our neighbors. We've often gone on mission trips near and far, but really felt it was time to serve in our own backyard and serve our community members. Over the years I've been involved, we've had so many projects in so many communities in the city of Pittsburgh and in its surrounding neighborhoods. We've worked inside of homes and worked on yards and done community projects as well. And really, it's all about just showing God's love to our neighbors through the work that we do and allowing God to work through us to be a blessing to others. And as we bless families and our neighbors, we in turn are actually the ones who are blessed as they give back to us and just show their appreciation for it. We generally serve families who are elderly and in low income, and they're not able to do the work themselves any longer. And it's rewarding to be able to do the work that they need done, and through that, again, just showing God's love to our neighbors. As the planners for this, Sylvia and Jerry Lynn are the 2 founding kind of people left on our board. They are in charge of sort of the job vetting. Sylvia gets us extra projects if we need indoor projects for the rain. She helps coordinate sort of fundraising for us. I'm in charge of registration, and sort of when we're here, I'm kind of the overall lead who kind of keeps everything moving and going and knowing where people are. To do is we identify the needs of the site and the skill sets or interest area of our adults and our youth. And so we send 2 adults at least at a minimum to every site with a team of about 5 to 8 youth, depending on the size of the project and the scope of the work. And our adults really mentor and help the kids. So they do the work, but they really serve as guides because our focus is training and showing kids and letting the youth do the work at the sites. How the teams are formed, sometimes they go out in congregational groups, sometimes it's a mixed group, and throughout the week as needs shift and teams need different skills or more youth or less youth, we shift them around. So they really get integrated a lot. We always make sure there's 2 youth who know each other on every team when possible. We spend our days mostly at our job sites, and then in the evenings we come back and have dinner together that is cooked by local congregations who sponsor that. We, over the last 2 years, have hosted a community picnic, so we eat with our neighbors and fellowship with them. Every day has some sort of worship. We kick off with morning devotions, and at night end with some sort of a worship experience, whether it's a full Eucharist service or introducing them to a new form of prayer, or a campfire service hosted by our partners at Lutherland. We have Lutherland counselors here every year. The kids have free time at night to play games. We also have organized activities. Last night we went to a pirate game, so when the Pirates are in town, we make sure to go there. Otherwise, we go to an arcade or a bowling alley and just do different activities at night to give them a break. but we keep them pretty busy. And so it's a great break from maybe what happens in the summer when they're off sitting at home on their phones or their game systems or the computer or maybe just sleeping. But here they're engaging, interacting with the kids and each other and talking and building new relationships and friendships. And so what's exciting is we often see our kids using social media and being on social media all the time, and they actually use it for good. And when they are using it, they're snapping pictures for Snapchat and building filters so that they can share with their friends and those who see them on social media the good work that they're participating in. So it's kind of nice to see our youth just interacting with each other and connecting in different ways than we traditionally think youth are.
My name is Jenny, and I am so very thankful to have these wonderful team here to help me out. They've done perfect work. It's like I couldn't have done it without them, and they'll be my friend for life, and I offer them haircuts for as long as they want to come over.
My name's David Strunk, one of the people that the workers have come out to help. The kids are doing a fantastic job. They've got good leadership, and as a result, they're good workers. I haven't seen them stop other than for lunch, and just overwhelmed and pleased with what everybody's been able to do for us.
Pastor Frank Podolinsky from Good Shepherd Lutheran Church in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. And I've been doing this stay-at-home mission work camp for the last 4 years. This is a wonderful experience that Pastor George began here. It brings people out into community. That's the biggest part of it, that we have camaraderie with one another and also with each other at the sites that we go to visit. The homeowners are so lovely and hospitable and are very thankful for the work that we do. So it means a lot for the kids to be out here and experience that.
I'm Dave Mendes, brother of Pastor George Mendes, and ninth year at stay-at-home work camp. As you might notice, I'm pretty sweaty and dirty. I've been out working all day, doing whatever we needed to get done at the house we were working at. The owner was thrilled to have us all week. I think we made a special place in her heart for us. I can't believe it's been 9 years. I can't believe after all these long, hot days that it still seems just a totally new thing to me. It's probably the most enjoyable week's vacation I take all year long.
I'm Hannah. I'm Mara. We're helping to build a wall across the driveway, and we're taking out an old pool. We're doing some weeding and putting mulch down. Just getting to help people.
It feels good after too, like knowing that you helped someone.
I'm Abby.
I'm Alex. Right now we're taking apart a pool, and then we're also digging a trench to lay a new wall down. Just meeting with people and helping them out.
Yeah, experiencing new jobs to do and just helping them out.
And this can help you work on other jobs, just other learning you get to do.
Yeah.
I'm Nova, and this week I helped build a shed and weed someone's backyard. And I like Mission Work Camp because I get to meet new people and help people around our area.
Hi, I'm Megan, and this week I gardened and helped with a day camp. And I like work camp because I get to know that I'm helping people that I know around my area.
My name is Steven. This week I removed dead tree limbs from a large tree and remodeled a bathroom. I like Mission Work Camp mainly because it helps you learn things that you've never learned how to do before, and you just get to help others who are in need.
Hi, I'm Jacob, and I worked on helping building a sidewalk and also clearing out some bushes in their backyard. And I thought that was really nice to do for that lady because she lived alone and she really needed the help because she struggled with some disease and she couldn't do it herself. So I really liked seeing the smile on her face. It was beautiful.
This week I weeded a lot, I helped build a shed, and I painted an entire porch. I really enjoy work camp because I get to give back to the community and spend time with good friends.
This week I have been doing yard work and redoing a bathroom. And I like work camp because I get to meet new people and try different things, like going out into the neighborhood and doing things that I wouldn't have done on my own.
I worked on a bathroom and planted flowers and mulched, and I like just the whole staying at the church thing for Mission Work Camp.
Hi, my name is Morgan. At Mission Work Camp, I mainly did a lot of weeding and some mulching. I really enjoy meeting all the new people that come from different churches, and I do enjoy sleeping at the churches. It's pretty fun.
I'm Gracie, and this week I weeded a backyard and a front yard and helped trim trees. And what I like about Mission Work Camp is that you can meet new people and it's really fun.
These past 2 days, I've been working on this shed in the local garden, and I've been applying shingles to the roof and generally helping with things around there. And I really liked it because it felt like I was giving back to the community. And it feels really good to do physical labor and see that it paid off.
I'm Ben. I worked with my grandfather this week on picking up trash and delivery for people who on job sites who needed different supplies such as trash bags. I like work camp because it allows me to connect a little bit more with God and to help others who are in need.
My name is Brady. This week at work camp we were working on a new sidewalk for a woman and trimming back a lot of overgrown hedges and weeds that were sort of running rampant in her backyard. I think it's great to get back to the community and get out and help people. Her reaction was fantastic, and that's really why we go out and do this work, just to see the smiles on these people's face and make their lives a little easier at the end of the day.
We're often asked why we do this work, why we spend a week sleeping in a church, whether it's on the floor, why we adults give up vacation time to be here and do this work, why kids would give up a whole week in the summer to do this kind of work. And the why is because we feel so passionately that God has called us to do this. God has called us to witness to the gospel. When we're out there, we're not preaching, we're not evangelizing in the sense of we're not sort of saying, reading the Bible or telling them all about God, but we're showing them God's love. So we are evangelizing by the work that we do. We get nothing in return for this except the knowledge and the knowing that this is what we're called to do. We're called to live out God's love, to live out and share the gifts that God has given us with our neighbors. And so that's why we do it, because this is what God has called us to do, and it's just who we are. And we are probably, I can't remember who said it, but we are sometimes the only Bible that people will read, and it's us doing God's work by telling God's story, by the actions, the kindness we show, the love that we share, and just the work of our hands that God is doing through, in, and among us.
In fact, the person who probably saved my hash better than anybody, Joe Kipta, when the floodwaters were raging and I had a brand new pickup truck 1 week old and I'm parked down on Evergreen, and he says, "Hey, Pastor George, it's coming over the bridge of Hawsers." I knew we were in trouble, and I just got into the BP station, so thank you very much. None of us can do this for ourselves, and I think this is a testimony to the really hard work and vision of people in the community to make a change and not put up with the rest of the world saying, "Poor Millville." How many times has it rained and every TV station in the Western world, where do they go? Got to go to Millville and interview. How do you feel about this? Are you nervous? I'm not now. But anyhow, good for you. They got an image in their head that we were a disaster all the time. And I think this shows, no, we're not. We're a strong community, and wonderful things have happened here. And you guys are a blessing. And I'm very proud that you gave this gift to us. It's just incredible. Thank you so much.